now. Shit, what the business is, who the witness is.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
New Orleans Saints.
It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right now. I hope the Saints make it to the playoffs this year.
And the Atlanta Falcons
So
taking on Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
We got a black quarterback. Oh, wow. All right now.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, here to welcome you to another NFL season. Always an exciting time, CD. And I tell you what, new is the opportune word here for these two division rivals, Atlanta and New Orleans.
All right,
a couple of faces who have helped define this rivalry behind center, they're now gone. This is going to be an interesting one to watch.
And let's face it, it's a rivalry that always will blaze white hot, but it's definitely different now. Drew Brees gone 1 year from the Saints. Matt Ryan gone the next year from the Falcons, although he's still playing in Indianapolis. This is two teams in flux a little bit, trying to find their footing, although New Orleans still remains confident they can get back to the Super Bowl. Atlanta building for the future.
You were building for the future. You are correct.
Ready? Flag! We're doing that!
Throwing right away is Winston. They'll roll him out right. That would complete downfield to Thomas.
You already know what it is, my boy Michael Thompson.
Up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
You already know that.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Winston eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. To throw, Winston. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I should never
after the
did
run
that.
For no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Again, Kamara. And he'll
Touchdown.
barrel his way into the end
First
zone
touchdown
for
of
a
the year.
Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener.
Yes, Lord.
So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a third effort was what got him in. maybe possibly even a fourth.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. Dennis Allen going to go for 2 here. He's leaving his offense out on the field. They'll look to throw, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown,
We just
opt to
talking
go
about
for
how
2,
good
all of
we
a sudden
is.
they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Yes,
The
Lord.
Falcons now get to stretch their wings on offense here, and at quarterback for them is a former 2nd overall pick who spent 4 seasons as a starter in Tennessee, Marcus Mariota. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
After losing a starting job in Tennessee and playing as a backup in Las Vegas, many wondered if Marcus Mariota would get another shot to lead a team. Atlanta gave it to him this season as a bridge from Matt Ryan to the next era. Always a good runner. Don't discount Mariota as a playmaker who can win games for the Falcons. He did take Tennessee to the playoffs in his 2nd season and gained valuable experience in Las Vegas.
You're going to blow him out.
Mariota. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Show 'em how we
So
done.
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Come on, man.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Come on,
Oh, look
come
at
on,
Thomas
come on.
wide open.
Thank
And
you,
he is
Thomas.
going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Coming
To
to
the
you
air
here.
again with Winston. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Winston. On the slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Winston to give, it's Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jameis to throw it.
Made it pay
Looking for
off.
Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Yes, Lord. The boys ain't got what it takes. They
And
ain't
now
got
a
what it takes.
two-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Come on.
Winston to throw for it.
God damn it.
Oh, hit as he throws there,
That's
incomplete.
fine.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson.
They
And he's
trying all
fortunate
they
to get
look.
anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Mariota.
You getting that, nigga?
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well,
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After
try
an incomplete
again.
pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans.
You want to kick it way out there.
And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I prefer the game now.
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Michael Thomas.
Yeah, you mean, nigga.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
The hell you
Michael
mean?
Thomas. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
What I'm talking about.
Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Now Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Hey, so do.
Mariota now.
Wide open.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Finding room at midfield. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10. Touchdown Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 81 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
All right.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Well.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Thomas brings it in. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Here's Winston. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
They can't fuck with me.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Winston. He'll buy some time right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Kamara try the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Atlanta ain't got what it takes. They just ain't got what it takes.
For a touchback.
They ain't got what it takes, bro.
The Atlanta offense out there for their
next drive. They don't have what it takes.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drop,
touchdown! Brian Edwards, 75 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Come on, man. Y'all got the point.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
That's crazy, bro. But they letting them people score on them now.
The touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off.
Getting their ass whooped.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. And Thomas has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A 1st down throw for Winston. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Yeah, you mean I was going to get me.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Winston now.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints.
2nd touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
You over there trying to tell him, man, look here, bro. Y'all making us look bad.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Well, you here. It's a blowout right now.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Boy, can't fuck with us.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Partner,
you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And complete to Drake London. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Every time you leave them open, that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to be burned out.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Man. Second down coming up.
All right, now.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mariota looking for London on the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That was a big interception.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
Come on, man. It's like
and he'll go
y'all
out of
trying to
bounds
let him
after
come back.
taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I'm going to 8. I'm telling you, I'm going to do something nasty. Watch.
A first down throw
Flush
for
over that
Mariota.
bitch.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Jordan.
The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
That's all he got.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing, Mariota. And he will slide down with a good gain. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Mariota. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back.
You shouldn't even want us like out there.
Jameis now on 1st down. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Throwing. Winston steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
That's fine.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He ain't playing, y'all. 57 yards.
To throw is Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He gets it to Thomas.
Blake got that 300
and that's going to
yards.
be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Winston. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll throw again. Winston. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That's fine. We ain't worry about that.
To throw, Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced
touchdown.
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a
Michael
touchdown.
Thomas, you can't hold us. They tried everything they could.
Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Saints are able to add on to their first half lead.
Fuck, he missed.
And he
Come on, man.
clanks it off the right
shit.
upright. And it's no good.
Fuck, man. You missed the kick, bro. What the fuck
So
wrong
with the
with
missed
you?
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Damn.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Been a game.
And on the last drive,
These
they
people
were in
over
field goal
with,
range.
though.
They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this
Yeah,
go
told
around?
you.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field.
Man.
And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Oh, had his hands
He
on it.
ain't never
couldn't
get a
bring it
hand
in.
on him.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after
So,
him.
a whole
and
lot
they
of
tightened
pressure
down
on the
the
quarterback.
receivers and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, you mean, man. Ooh.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, Winston.
Yeah,
And
you
mark
mean
him
you can't
down
stop
way up
me?
close to the 40 at the
Retarded.
39.
Retarded,
Able to find a
nigga.
lot
Stop
of
playing
empty
with me.
space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
I mean that. Hold on, they ain't want to show my play. Hold up. Yeah, walk 'em like a dog. Walk 'em like a dog. Yeah, stop playing.
Line 54. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball.
Winston. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Winston. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
That's indeed.
1st down, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Again, it's Winston. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I'm almost at 100 yards for
There he
running.
goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. That's complete to Troutman, right side.
That's lower.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. He'll look to throw.
Shit.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down.
I don't want to let me run in through the middle. They know it's going to happen.
Going as a sack and a loss
I'm really
of 2.
trying to power that
now
bitch
the
in the
task
middle.
gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. 4th down, Winston.
Touchdown.
Looking for Thomas, he's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
So you can hold us back.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Yes, Lord.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Who that?
Winston to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for
Let
the
them know that
defense.
we
What
ain't
you're
coming
trying to
to
do is
play.
make sure
So when
that
they
someone,
come
if
to
they're
the
going to catch the
dome,
ball,
they
they
know
can
what
catch it
time it
behind you
is.
because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Stupid
So the yellow
man.
flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And off running left Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You need to be out here tackling.
They'll run with a rookie for
make
BYU, Tyler Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't think he got
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Mariota. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
19. We'll take it in
The
for
Saints
halftime.
offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here we go with Kamara. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Oh, the slant complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Winston. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mariota.
There you go. There you go.
Taken
Get his ass
down
down
here by the Saints. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Timeout.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
See what you can do. Oh, man, you should just need the ball.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
How far that is to kick? Oh, shit. That's a 72-yard kick. Oh, shit.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
Get back.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. 1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their own 23. Mariota now. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw is Mariota. Flushed out right. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
56, Mike, 56.
Mariota to throw it. On the move to his left. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
That pressure, see, hitting that ball so hard, if he got tossed that
On
bitch
second
up.
down, a run with Patterson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
On first down, going back to Patterson.
Shit,
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're
There you
probably
go.
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Damn, Jordan, boy.
Cameron Jordan getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Here's Mariota.
Come on, man.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson.
Hunting bag. Automatic first down. That's your second one, Dub.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
Man,
What
you
does
don't
every
have
defense
to
talk
do
about?
that, son.
3 and out, right? Thought they were able to
That's
get
the
off the
second
field.
one.
Not so.
Mariota on first down. Zacchaeus here hauling it in.
That's
And
your
they're going to be
second
set
one.
up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A good position to be in here, second and inches. To throw Mariota. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. On third down, Mariota. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Now Mariota. This one left side caught by Patterson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Boy, them boys trying, ain't they?
Mariota. His pass caught at the 4.
Come on, man.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Again, it's Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Come on, there you go.
He is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Them boys
First and 10,
trying,
kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Back near his own goal line. Winston.
Come
a
on,
quick throw
man.
there going to be batted away and incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
Fuck!
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. But with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
There you go.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
On second and goal, Mariota, he's got it. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal. Now Mariota. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown Atlanta. Kyle Pitts. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Damn,
following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Here's Winston, rolling to his right. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Deion Jones, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. After the sack on 1st down, Winston flush to his right.
Come on, man.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, he's had some success running the football today instead of throwing it. He's outside of the pocket there. I thought he might tuck it and run. Instead, he throws the pick 6.
Yeah, I think you're spot on with your thought process there, partner, because in this ball game, his legs have done more damage than his arm. He tried it again to no avail.
Damn.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Come on, man. You need to get it
this
together.
Will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Winston throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Winston now. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
You just gone give him.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mariota. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
4 interceptions.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays.
4
have to admit that that's a
in the
disappointing
game.
end to
That's a
excellent
lot.
field position.
That's a lot
when
in
that
one
drive
game.
started,
Say
they
this
had
the
6
beginning
points
of
that
the
they were
season.
thinking about.
Man, I show you how much confidence you got in yourself, my
Here
nigga.
comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these...
And now here is another interception.
The
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
They got to have that bitch on rookie. They got to have that bitch on rookie.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense.
They need a game on rookie or it's
now the kick is away.
It's paid. They get paid for these.
3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Deontay Hardy. And he finally goes out of bounds, so he couldn't take it the distance, but all the way inside the 15.
That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6. Winston. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Jameis to throw it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. To throw is Winston. Eluding the... And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Deep Ford in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Winston to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Look at this shit.
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Boy, I felt like that was end zone. Boy, they cheated. They cheated, bro. It don't matter. His feet inbound. They cheated. That's touchdown. That's flag. You can't throw the red flag. You see how they cheating, bro? All right. Come on, bitch, I'm gonna crush y'all.
First down throw for Mariota. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Now I'm fucking cheating. That's what the fuck they doing.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
Look at that shit, bitch.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a
What's
pick.
wrong with you, man?
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Flushed out right. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Woo! Been a game. A fucking game.
They run. It's Kamara.
Kamara got
gets
that.
this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Altogether,
a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Deion Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Winston escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Damn sure need this touchdown.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I think I got it.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And this time he is in.
3 touchdowns.
Alvin Kamara with career touchdown number 70. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just 1 play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends were on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
We get the score at 6-5.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through
That's
the
the goal,
end
to
zone
put
for
it
a
at
touchback.
6-5.
The Atlanta offense out there
6-5.
for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Algier.
Just let him run straight through the middle.
For a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And with a successful two-point try, that should be rolling out. I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a
Let the
first
clock
and 10.
run out.
D Ford able to disrupt yet another.
Let Dolph come in.
Pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Winston eluding the pressure right.
Come on, man.
My goodness, another interception.
Boy, he must be
Picked off
drunk.
by Landon
He got to be
Collins.
drunk.
And the Falcons
I need to
are
get him
the
drug
football
tested.
back as time
But
will
this
run
ain't making no
out
sense.
in this 3rd
This
quarter of
five
so it'll be a change
interceptions.
of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
5 interceptions. 5, my nigga.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mariota. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Over the middle, caught by London. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air again, Mariota. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
Yes,
Calling a
indeed.
gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Toss left
There you
side,
go.
Patterson. And
There you
they'll
go.
lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Throwing, Mariota.
Touchdown.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
That's low.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now it's 2nd and 9. Dalton. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Open man is the tight end Troutman. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. Kamara up the middle. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line.
People ain't coming back on us.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And
here he'll get it down to the 7. 60 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Kamara trying the right side. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jones will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Good job, Dolphin. Good job, Jones.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
11 plays.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch. And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive to last into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Score is 64 to 50. Atlanta got 50. New Orleans Saints got 64.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not Atlanta.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
We got to work on some stuff in practice.
They'll set up a throw. That's into the hands of Edwards.
We can't have that.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 39.
Y'all need to stay on your man. Leaving big gaps.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Mariota now to throw on first down. Touchdown, Falcons. Olamide Zaccheaus, 29 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
That's crazy, bro.
Coup now for the point after.
That's crazy, but you know there's been a rivalry game. Atlanta getting their ass blow it out.
And
but
that'll
you know
cut
what
the
it
lead
was?
down now to a
All
touchdown.
damn interception. That
So
was
that
what took us on
7 plays
another
in
level.
length. And the
We
Falcons
got all
score to
them
cap it
interceptions.
off. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Passing, it's Dalton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's cool.
D. Ford, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I was just going to say that was about his 3rd or 4th sack.
After the sack on first down, Dalton over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas.
That's
A good
fine.
pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Fourth down, Dalton wants to throw. Flushed out right.
Come on, fuck!
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Mariota now.
There you go.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Right side run with Patterson.
Come on, flip.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground.
There you go.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down.
That's it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Fuck you mean, man? The fuck you mean,
he will
man?
take this one home. It's a touchdown.
To the house. Try again, bitch.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team.
Buddy.
A little bit disjointed.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What a game.
1st and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at their 25-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Back to it after the pick 6. Mariota. Throw left side. There's London. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
To throw is Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw Mariota. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in.
Still got it.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Oh, passing it. Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Dalton now to pass. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
All right.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. To throw, Mariota. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21-22.
We're playing this shit for an hour.
Here's Mariota. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Mariota.
There you go.
He's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. And his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mariota. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Marcus May with a pick. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Penalty play.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes.
You ain't had that to do, my nigga. That's your 3rd one. Look out. Now he try to run back. Had you ran into the main. You ran into the main. Then you gonna try to run. You stupid motherfucker.
They're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota, and this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Koo able to connect on the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of. Record or no record.
One,
and only
so
a handful of guys
that
can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
A 64-yard kick. Do you understand me? 64. Yes, Lord.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it.
It's all over.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
Yes, indeed.
So for New Orleans, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
Y'all fuck with me.
I'm Brandon Gordon. Certainly have to thank Charles.
Nigga. The GOAT, nigga. Stop playing.